yeah, my part one of my gastric surgery story was shot back in March 22nd, and I had my surgery on March 15th. So now here we are today, September 3rd. I'm gonna pick up where I left off. So pretty much got through the whole process of doing the psych eval. She told me that she's going to send the information over to them. I did good. She thinks I can have the surgery. Cool beans. So I'm excited because I know I got that other appointment and I'm done. Like, we're on the way. So now, okay, that's done. Having my last appointment with them, do that. So they told me it was gonna be like maybe a week or less for them to get the results back. I'm like, all right, cool. So in my head, I'm thinking maybe I'll be lucky enough to get in before the end of the year so I could bring in the new year right. Well, apparently the psych doctor is not sending in the information that needs to be sent in. So they keep reaching out to her to find out what's going on. Why has she not sending the report in? So now I'm just like, this lady just really hating on me and just really don't want me to have this surgery, because what are you waiting on? You've already charged my insurance. You got paid. We did this shit multiple times, so you got more money than what was expected. What is the problem? So yeah. Finally get the paperwork in. So they're like, okay, Sequoia, we can do your surgery on February 14th. So I'm like, fuck, who wants to have surgery on Valentine's Day? Not that I had anything planned or nothing, because shit, me and hubby was trying to get back on the good foot as far as financially, so we wasn't going nowhere to spend no money. So I'm like, you know what? Can we push that back a month? Because now I'm thinking about, oh, my kids got spring break. Then that way my husband can take off with them. Like, they can help me. Like, it'll be so much easier if I had my surgery and did my recovery while the kids were on spring break. So they like, yeah, you got it. March 14th. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Letting the job know, putting my time in and all that. I'm like, all right. You know what? All right, yeah, it was March 14th. Okay, so everything is good. So I'm like, I had put in to have pretty much a full week off of work. So from like Monday to Monday, pretty much. So I'm like, well, I want to go and pig out before I have the surgery, because I ain't gonna be able to do it after that. So we decided to go to Golden Corral. So we all went to Golden Corral that Monday, pigged the fuck out. Oh wait, let me back up. So I think I ended up getting a call probably like 2 weeks before the surgery for them to tell me, oh, Miss Jackson, we're gonna have to reschedule your surgery because your surgeon is on vacation during that time. So I'm like, how y'all didn't know that man was on vacation and y'all booking shit? So now I'm like irritated by that. So they like, well, we can get you in on March 15th if you're willing to switch doctors. I'm like, well, then fucking switch me doctors, because I'm ready to get this surgery, like, been ready. So they switched me doctors. So now I'm a little bit scared at that, because I'm like, I don't know her. I never met her. She don't have no appointments open for me to meet her before my surgery. So now I'm like, am I gonna die? When I tell you, I hit up my spiritual advisor and I'm like, I need a reading. I need to know, am I gonna make it through this surgery? Because with this switching, I said, this switching could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. Maybe the original doctor is gonna kill me. Maybe this doctor is gonna kill me. I don't fucking know. But now I'm actually scared, and I wasn't scared none. I wasn't scared none before this shit, but that scared me. So I'm like, you know what? They told me everything was going to be good. I was going to come out on top. Everything was going to be A1. So I'm like, all right. So I had to buy some plastic piercings because my nipples is pierced and my no spot area is also pierced. and I didn't want those holes to close up. So I got plastic piercings to put inside of those and here, so that I can save my piercings for after the fact. They took me back. Like, I don't remember doing the countdown. I was out so fucking quick, and the next you know, I was up. Like, the surgery took them less than an hour. I was in the hospital like maybe 2 days. I think it was 2 days. It wasn't that bad. It was, a little sore, but I've had C-section and hysterectomy, and those actually hurt worse than this surgery. This surgery was a breeze pretty much. But they gave you like a bear that you can hold so that if you got a cough, you can hold on to it, and it'll take away the pain because you tensing up your stomach, when you cough. So that bear did actually come in handy. For probably the first 3 weeks after having the surgery, all I was eating was ice chips, drinking water, and Jello, and a little bit of applesauce. And when I say a little bit, like literally 2 tablespoons, I was full. And like full for probably like 4 hours. And I was just like, wow. The weight started dropping quick. And I was like really surprised. Like I'm in groups on Facebook, so I know weight drops fast, but I don't know. I was thinking maybe it wasn't going to be me. But even my motivational outfits that I had from before from losing weight, I passed those motherfuckers up. I can't fit nothing, y'all. Like the leggings is sagging. So yeah, having a bowel movement was pretty tough at first, because you're not really eating nothing, and then the bulk of what you need to be eating is protein. So that was a struggle for a little bit. But once I started being able to eat like more applesauce, then it was a wrap. I'm not gonna lie, I did not follow my plan to the T. I did not, because once I actually got my appetite back, them stages wasn't cutting it. Like, I needed more food. So I pretty much was eating Del Taco bean and cheese cups. I ate those a lot. Those wasn't on my list yet, but I was eating those a lot. Those kept me where I needed to be. So I ate a lot of that. Still drank a lot of water. Sonic's got a lot of my money for cups of ice and slushies. Powerade slushies is my go-to. I have not cut out sugar, not one bit. I ain't cut not one carb out. But I will say, being that I'm unable to eat as much, that definitely helps the situation. But what works for me may not work for you. So in the beginning, I was 203 pounds. Your girl stands here at 151. So with that being said, at first, originally, I was saying I didn't want to go under 150. Before I had kids, I was 112 pounds. I don't want to be that small again. And when I met my husband, or I should say met him again, in 2008, I was probably like 150. So like around the weight that I am now. My stomach was a little bit like more flatter. So that's what I'm waiting on. I'm probably going to start doing more exercising to do my core, because I do want my stomach to go down a little bit more before I... They also had me on some pills called Reltone that are supposed to help with, I guess, not messing up your gallbladder. I don't know if I'm still supposed to be on those, but I stopped taking them because I had to cut my locks off because my hair was falling out, and that's one of the side effects of those pills. So yeah, I stopped taking those. But I've been fine. I have not been hospitalized, not one time. No dehydration. I have not had any type of dumping syndrome. I'm barely fucking constipated. Like, I've been real lucky compared to others, even people that I know personally, to not have any issues. Like, none. I done went down half a shoe size, so I'm back in my 7.5s. So I got a lot of shoes that I cannot even fit anymore that I need to sell before I hit said weight that I want to actually stop at. And I stalled a lot because I was playing around with it, because I want to see how much control I have over my weight loss. So I was trying to see, what can I do to make me stop from losing weight but not gain any weight. So I've been playing around with that for like a good month and a half. So I've been between 158 and the 151 right now for a good month and a half, which I'm not upset with, not one fucking bit. But what I can say though is the shots that you got to do on your stomach, which apparently everybody doesn't have to do, only some of us, depends on your surgeon. Those were a fucking doozy. My husband had to do those for me. My stomach was very bruised up from those shots, and they burn like hell. But they supposed to help thin your blood so you don't get blood clots. So it was needed. I didn't want no blood clots, that's for sure.